Welcome, my good friends of slime and cats. The duality is of importance. Today, as promised, we will see to fixing some of those melted slimes. And for that we will use the following items: a glass bowl, a plastic scraper, usually used for baking, some gloves, the activator liquid, and alternatively I also have some contact lens solution and cornstarch. Together they also form a powerful activator. It works better for some slimes. The slime we will start with today is the Prosperity Juice Box one. For this first one I will show in detail how it works. The others I will speed up and cut out a bit more. Here again we can see how much it actually is melted. So first I'll try to scrape all of it out into the bowl. And then I'll add some of the activator liquid and try to work it in. The activator is a mixture of preferably demineralized water and borax powder. Borax is a potentially dangerous chemical, so if you're not an adult, you should really ask an adult to help you, just to be safe. And here, now, we can see what happens if you're not patient enough. I accidentally overactivated the slime now, by using too much activator liquid. Now it became dense and grippy and all the beads are starting to fall out. It is better to add a little bit of the activator liquid and then work it in, and then after a while you can add a bit more if you feel like it is needed. I left this part in because I like the sound so much. So now that I got rid of most of the beads, I have to remelt it again. For this I use vegetable glycerin. It is the same procedure. You add a little bit and then work it in. And now that the slime has come back to a nice consistency, we can work in the beads again. And now the slime has become nice and stretchy and is a lot of fun to play with again. I really like how it's almost overstuffed with those beads. It makes it nice and crunchy. Now it really is a lot of fun. Next we'll take on the OG Slime's Forest Spirits. Here both slimes were actually pretty melted down. We will start with a small one. With enough patience and not using too much activator liquid this time, it becomes a really nice clear slime, and I love all those mini beads. Here I will also add a little bit of cornstarch. It leads to a very interesting feel in the slime when pulling it apart. Some people really dislike that. I think it's interesting sometimes. It's just something you'll have to try out if it's for you. So now it's time to take a look at the sleigh slime. That was also pretty melted down. The amount of clay helps masking it a bit, but here we can actually see how melted down it really is. Here I will use some of that contact lens solution. And cornstarch too. And after a while, it becomes a really nice slime. And now I finally get to mix those two. The clear slime with the mini beads on top of the sleigh slime. I inflate it a bit and make it into a nice topper to put onto the other. And now it finally gets to be mixed up. And let me tell you, it's a great combination. The slime becomes really soft and smooth. And it's easy to inflate. It's not really clicky, but I like the sound it makes anyway. The bubble pops are a bit soft and quiet. I like it. Let's move on to the Lost Generation slime. This one wasn't as melted as the other ones, but still too sticky to nicely play with it. Let's wrap it in a bit first. Adding a bit of the cornstarch, and be careful not to use too much. I love this sequence, it makes it so crunchy. The last slime that we'll look at in this part will be the mystery slime that I thankfully got. It is a clear slime with a floral and lightly sweet scent. Here I will just add both at the same time. I will also speed up the process a bit. Here I'll add a bit of cornstarch too. Now it's almost perfect, just a little bit more and working it in a bit more. Now it already makes really nice bubble pops. It's really a great clear slime that's a lot of fun to play with. So that's it for part 1 today. We still have a few of those melted slimes, so let me know if you liked the video and if you found my advice helpful. Maybe you got to try it out at home. And otherwise, I would like to thank you for stopping by. And I'm looking forward to the next time. Have a good one. Until then, ciao ciao meow.